Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is 27th of February 2019 Current Affairs Part 2. Question number 1. KfW, German Development Bank, and have announced the funding of $113 million to refinance solar power projects in India. Option A. SBI. Option B. Bank of Baroda. Option C. Dena Bank. Option D. Yes Bank. The correct answer is Option B. Bank of Baroda. KfW, German Development Bank, and Bank of Baroda have announced the funding of $113 million to refinance solar power projects in India. Notably, in 2017, KfW signed an agreement with the State Bank of India for €150 million, $170 million. The goal of this line of credit was the expansion and conversion of India's power supply towards more renewable energy sources by refinancing sub-loans to install solar power systems. This constitutes part of the Indo-German Solar Energy Partnership. Under the Intergovernmental MoU in 2015, Germany has committed to providing financing support through KfW Development Bank for solar PV investments. Question number 2. New Horizons spacecraft of has sent back the pictures of the Kuiper Belt object, nicknamed Ultima Thule. Option A. ISRO. Option B. ESA. Option C. JAXA. Option D. NASA. The correct answer is Option A. ISRO. New Horizons is around 6.64 billion kilometers from Earth. At that distance, radio signals reach the large antennas of NASA's Deep Space Network 6 hours and 9 minutes after New Horizons sends them. The new images of Ultima Thule were obtained by the Telephoto Long-Range Reconnaissance Imager. Question number 3. Inland Waterways Authority of India, IWAI, and signed an MoU for jointly developing infrastructure for fuels, lubricating oil, LPG, natural gas and any other related fuel. Option A. Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Option B. Reliance Industries. Option C. PetroChina. Option D. Gazprom. The correct answer is Option A. Indian Oil Corporation Limited. The MoU would provide for an understanding over general modalities of mutual cooperation leading to addressing futuristic demand of any form of energy. It also covers development of infrastructure for receipt, dispensing and supply of fuels, lubricating oils, LPG, natural gas and any other related fuel and gas. In addition to this, it would also cover infrastructure development for setting up consumer pump and retail outlets at terminals or multimodal terminals. This would further lead to development of business activities along the national waterways. Question number 4. Afghanistan began exports to which among the following countries through Iran's Chabahar port? Option A. Pakistan. Option B. India. Option C. Indonesia. Option D. Japan. The correct answer is Option B. India. Through Iran's Chabahar port, Afghanistan started exports to India as the landlocked and war-torn nation turns to overseas markets to improve its economy. Notably, Iranian port provides easy access to the sea to Afghanistan, and India has helped develop this route to allow both countries to engage in trade bypassing Pakistan. Both countries established an air corridor in 2017. Afghan exports to India stood at $740 million in 2018, making it the largest export destination. Question number 5. Recently, the Center of Central Institute of Plastic Engineering and Technology, CIPET, has been recently inaugurated in underscore? Option A, Nagaland. Option B, Mizoram. Option C, West Bengal. Option D, none of these. The correct answer is option D, none of these. Recently, the Center of Central Institute of Plastic Engineering and Technology, CIPET, has been recently inaugurated in Tripura. Notably, the CIPET in Tripura would produce 1,500 skilled workers PA. Question number 6. Which state government has recently launched a boat ambulance service to ferry patients to hospitals in remote areas? Option A, Tamil Nadu. Option B, Kerala. Option C, Gujarat. Option D, Odisha. The correct answer is option D, Odisha. Odisha government, in a first-of-its-kind initiative, has launched a boat ambulance service to ferry patients to hospitals in remote areas. The ambulance service comprises of 6 boat ambulances and 60 jetties with a walkway. Also, the per annum operational cost of the ambulances is estimated to be around 90 lakh rupees. This new facility is hope for residents who live in far-flung areas. Question number 7. Who has recently joined Amazon's board of directors? Option A, Indira Nui. Option B, Anita Subramanian. Option C, Indu Jain. Option D, Naina Lal Kidwai. The correct answer is option A, Indira Nui. Recently, PepsiCo's former CEO Indira Nui has joined Amazon's board of directors. Nui would be a member of the audit committee. She was PepsiCo CEO from 2006 to 2018, where she also served as the chairman of its board of directors from 2007 to 2019. Nui has served as a director of Schlumberger Limited since April 2015. Question number 8. Who recently won the Cannes International Open? Option A, Nikita Bahal. Option B, Abhijit Gupta. Option C, Priyanka Verma. Option D, Rohit Verma. The correct answer is option B, Abhijit Gupta. Recently, Abhijit Gupta has won the Cannes International Open after taking an easy draw with Luigi Basso of Italy in the final round. He started well in the tournament, winning the first 4 rounds, and then didn't look back as 2 more wins and 3 draws happened on the way to his first solo international tournament victory. Question number 9. The National Survey on Extent and Pattern of Substance Use in India found that underscore of the population use opioids. Option A, 0.98%. Option B, 2.06%. Option C, 4.45%. Option D, 6.77%. The correct answer is option B, 2.06%. Recently, the National Survey on Extent and Pattern of Substance Use found that 2.06% of the population use opioids in any of 3 forms, i.e. opium, heroin and pharmaceutical opioids. The most commonly used is heroin, followed by pharmaceutical opioids and opium. Of an estimated 77 lakh problem opioid users, more than 50% are concentrated in just a few states. Question number 10. Which among the following established 5G living labs? Option A, Infosys. Option B, TCS. Option C, Mindtree. Option D, Mphasis. The correct answer is option A, Infosys. Infosys has recently launched new service offerings to help enterprises tap into 5G technology. Simultaneously, it would help communication service providers to monetize its 5G network deployment. Infosys 5G Living Labs are designed to help enterprises imagine and curate game-changing ideas driven by 5G. The labs combine emerging technologies expertise in areas like unique design thinking-driven approaches and a diverse partner ecosystem. Question number 11. Who has recently become the first Indian batsman to cross 8,000 runs in T20 cricket? Option A. MS Dhoni. Option B. Virat Kohli. Option C. Suresh Raina. Option D. Shikhar Dhawan. The correct answer is Option C. Suresh Raina. Suresh Raina has recently become the first Indian batsman to cross 8,000 runs in T20 cricket. Notably, Kohli is closest to Raina on the all-time run scorers list for Indians in T20 cricket. South African great Jonty Rhodes had recently rated Raina as his number one fielder ahead of Andrew Symonds from Australia, followed by South Africa's Herschel Gibbs. Question number 12. Fiscal deficit touched underscore of the full-year revised target of 6.34 lakh crore rupees at the end of January. Option A. 87.7%. Option B. 94.0%. Option C. 106.3%. Option D. 121.5%. The correct answer is Option D. 121.5%. As per the government's data, fiscal deficit touched 121.5% of the full-year revised target of 6.34 lakh crore rupees at the end of the month of January. According to the data released by the Controller General of Accounts, the revenue receipts of the government totaled 11.81 lakh crore rupees or 68.3% of revised estimate till January in 2018-19. The government had budgeted to cut the fiscal deficit to 3.3% of GDP or 6.24 lakh crore rupees in 2018-19, from 3.53% in the previous FY. Question number 13. Delhi government has recently allocated underscore of its state budget to the education sector. Option A. 17%. Option B. 26%. Option C. 33%. Option D. 42%. The correct answer is Option B. 26%. Delhi government has recently allocated 26% of its state budget to the education sector, like the previous year. Delhi government would also introduce MBA courses for those who aim to pursue family business. A new university on teacher training is in the government's plan. Question number 14. Exercise Sampriti is a bilateral defense cooperation endeavor between India and underscore. Option A. Myanmar. Option B. China. Option C. Pakistan. Option D. Bangladesh. The correct answer is Option D. Bangladesh. The exercises aim to strengthen and broaden the aspects of interoperability and cooperation between the Indian and Bangladesh armies. Emphasis will also be laid for greater cultural understanding to strengthen military trust and cooperation between the two nations. Notably, this will be conducted at Pangal, Bangladesh from the 2nd of March to the 15th of March 2019. Question number 15. Underscore has approved a new constitution that enshrines the one-party system and ushers in a series of economic and social changes. Option A. North Korea. Option B. Cuba. Option C. Israel. Option D. Mauritius. The correct answer is Option B. Cuba. A new constitution has been approved by Cuba, that enshrines the one-party system and ushers in a series of economic and social changes. More than 7 lakh Cubans marked their ballot against the constitution, being a rare sign of widespread dissent on the communist-run island. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.